Hi, it's Leslie and we're talking about Seeking Sister Wife. And today I'm talking about the Davis family. And that family has Nick. And honest to God, out of all of them, he is the biggest freaking player of them all. What a freaking racket he's got going.
Nick and I have been common law married for 17 years. And Jenny and I have been legally married since 2019.
The marriage between my wives is intentional. And we did that just because I wanted to make sure that the bond between them was as concrete as possible.
Oh yeah, it's intentional. It's intentional because then he can make a quick exit. He's like, they're all tied up legally. When I'm sick of this crap or it's just not working for me, I can just quietly bow out and I don't have to look back. Yeah, it's intentional, all right. But as they all say, this is about empowering women. Am I so freaking sick of hearing that empowering women, my ass? You know, it is not empowering women. These women are nuts. But anyway, it's about empowering women. That's why they live this lifestyle. Yeah. But anyway, just to catch up, last season they had, there's the Nick and the two wives that are married to each other because, Nick. And they had Danielle. She kind of hopped into that big old bed with them, but she lasted a little while and then just couldn't do it anymore. It was against her grain. She was fighting it the whole way, but she wanted to be loved, the poor girl. And finally she realized, I can't do this shit, and she, exited left or whatever. But it was peaceful, but her breaking point was that she didn't want to add any more women to this family because she already knew it was a clusterfuck, and she just was like, oh, hell no. And she got out. But anyway, here we are next season. Of course, they are back at it trying to find another one. Reel in another one. Yep. But these women adore this Nick guy. I mean, they just think he is just, he's it. He is it. Yeah.
Nick is definitely the smartest man I've ever known. I can say that with whole confidence.
Oh, good Lord. You need to get out a little. But he is kind of smart in a way because he has rigged this whole little situation and he is sitting pretty. And I tell you, maybe he is pretty damn smart because he's found some takers for this deal. Anyway, now this season, they're dating Teresa. Now, she, I guess, has been around for a while, like 20 years. But no. They have been completely platonic, Nick and Teresa, although they've been friends all this time. No. They have been completely platonic, or so they say. Yeah. But Teresa just kind of came to a point. She's like, I'm in love with Nick. We've been friends all this time. Completely platonic. But now I realize I want a part of this family, but I love Nick. I love Nick. Yeah. And she has her own reasoning why she feels this polygamous stuff is just the way to live and why it really is the best way and what works.
In regards to polygamy, I love that there's so much openness and honesty. I know that any man that I date could fall madly in love with me, but that doesn't mean that he's not going to want something else. He may love pizza, but eventually he's going to want a steak.
Okay, if I read that right, what she's basically saying is, men cheat. Men are going to cheat. They're going to cheat. There's no way around that, so I might as well just set it up so at least I know he's cheating with someone I know. So just assume the inevitable that men will cheat. So I'm preparing myself for that and acting accordingly. So, yeah. That is absolutely ridiculous. Alrighty then. But she approached them. Teresa approached the two wives and Nick. And she wants in. She wants in. She wants in. She wants Nick. She wants all of it. She wants sister wife. She wants the whole deal. Yeah. And I'm thinking right away, does she have money? Does she maybe just want a place to stay? She's a grown kid. Maybe she just, times are tough a little. Maybe having a hard time making ends meet. I don't know. But that's, of course, where my mind goes. Yeah. But she says she loves Nick, and it is missed on me. Ooh, I don't know.
I love the way Nick smells. I love his creamy body. I love his intelligence. I love his love for himself, for his family, for his children, for his wives. I don't want to be with any other people, and I'm in this for the long haul.
Oh, good God, we've heard so much about how men smell lately. I just cannot. I mean, please, but ew. Okay. Someone has to love that, I guess. Anyway, so Teresa joining the family. I guess they dated for a few months or whatever. She's moving in within months. And it's an adjustment for Nick because, as I've said multiple times, they were only platonic people. They knew each other all this time. No, Nick did not cheat. They were only platonic. Yeah, but so it's been an adjustment for him.
That's wild for me to consider. Just because Teresa and I, for so long, have just maintained a strict friendship between us. So this is kind of there's a bit of an adjustment I'm having to go through.
All right, let's get ready to head out.
Yeah, if you believe that, I'll sell you another one. But anyway, let's press on. Yeah, and of course we remember about this big bed from last season. It's a friggin' big ass bed, and they all sleep in there. just sleep, people. And I don't know who gets that. I mean, to me, the envied position would be on the end for me, because I don't want any part of being stuck in the middle with all of them. But anyway, I don't know who gets what position. But anyway, maybe it's a seniority or FIFO, LIFO. We've all talked about this. But anyway, yeah, the action does not happen in that big old bed. It happens in the boom boom room, and everyone just, it's a free-for-all. Like, if you're in the mood, you grab Nick, you go, you know, and I guess he's always ready. Boy, that Nick, you know. So yeah, that's how that goes down. But then we get to hear the nitty-gritty of this great little gig that Nick's got going, and why he actually may be the smartest man doing this shit, because yep, he's got a racket. Yep.
In our family, my wives all work, and I'm a stay-at-home dad. I prefer my wives to maintain their financial independence, so that if at any point anyone doesn't want to be in this relationship or in this situation, they have the means to leave.
Oh, brother. Yeah, it's for their financial independence. You know what it is because he can sit his ass at home and hang out, and they all work for him. Sure. He's got the life. He has them tied up legally to each other. They work, you know, pay for everything, and he just hang out. And maybe, I don't know, I guess he has to take care of these babies. Oof, but whatever. Way to go, Nick. But I guess his job, if you will, he's getting a little bit of a promotion because he's knocked up one of the wives. I can't remember which one, but she is having a baby, I guess, within like 4 months or something, 4 or 5 months. So there'll be another little one at home, so he will have something to do. Yeah. But anyway, they're my second favorite couple of this crap of these Seeking Sister Wives. But anyway, I'll be following them every week, and he is the top gamer of this crap. He is the top player. What a freaking racket he is. He is the king of this, I have to say. Which just makes me sick to my stomach that he finds women to sign up for this shit. But anyway, I'll be following this nonsense every week, so if you want to follow along, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you next week. Bye.